just be here back to a new Looney Tunes Show video, and we're back with a new reviewing of my favorite Looney Tune episodes. And this is another one from the first season that I enjoy, and it's the first introduction of Tina. If I recall correctly, this was the first one, especially with, this is the first time also that Tina and Daffy start dating as well, when they first go out for the first time. But yeah, and again, I do like Tina. She's a really good character, especially for Daffy. To be able to put up with Daffy, like, Lord, Daffy can do some ridiculous, crazy, unquestionable things in this show. It's crazy how she can put up with it. But yeah, starts at the copy place where she works, and Daffy getting his business cards. Yeah, him saying that he's a wizard. Yeah. And trying to make the price reduce down, but of course it's not working. And then we see at this restaurant, and Daffy literally pouring all these business cards out and dumping all of his business cards in, just so he can have a chance to win a romantic night. And yeah, he's just waiting for ketchup to come out for his burger, and the phone is ringing, and of course Bugs can't get it, and yeah, spills some ketchup and makes Bugs fall on the ground. And he's like, I have to do everything around here. And yeah, he managed to win the romantic date, or romantic night, dinner, and limousine. And yeah, he tells Daffy, or Bugs, what is he doing that night, and saying that you're going to go with me. And he's like, Daffy, what you're describing is a date. I'm not going on a date with you. Yeah, that's reasonable. And he's like, yeah, and then Daffy calls Porky, wondering if he would want to go on a romantic date that night. And of course he's like, I love to. And then Bugs is like, no, you idiot. Ask a woman. And then he's like, ask a woman? But I have horrible luck with women. And then, yeah, we could just say different past things when it comes to the past dates that Daffy had, like not even listening to what his date would want to order, and judging, actually giving a scale of how beautiful one date is, and then with another one when they're outside on a picnic, saying that you got something on your face, and trying to rub the thing, I'm not sure what that's called, but and it's like, oh wait, that's part of your face. And then he's like, I just can't figure women out. And yeah, Bugs saying you just need to get a woman's perspective. And yeah, Daffy is like, that's a good idea. Call your girlfriend Lola. And he's like, Lola is not my girlfriend, and she's crazy. And Daffy is like, all women are crazy. Hook it up. And he's like, and who says hook it up? Which then, yeah, calls Lola, and Lola is like, or Bugs is like, how did you know it was me? And she's like, oh, I answer every call like this, just in case it's you. Like, jeez. Pretty excessive, I would say. And, yeah, then after Lola says that she can talk with Daffy, she then hits an oil truck. And then we see Lola giving Daffy this list of things that every woman would fall for. And while he's reading it, which, yeah, some interesting things, Lola actually starts falling for Daffy. Yeah, she literally falls for Daffy. And then she's wondering if, do you have anybody that you would want to take for your romantic dinner? And he says, you know that girl Tina from the copy place? And yeah, Lola said that Daffy's got a very big bake. And then he's like, Tina's bake is bigger than mine. And then, yeah, he starts laughing when Lola saying, like, call me sometime. And yeah, Daffy goes back to Tina and showing that his check bounced. And showing that this money, which, yeah, is a fraud. Yeah, this fake money. And then asking Tina if she would want to go out with him that night. And she's like, yeah, I'd love to. And he's like, well, you can't blame a man for trying. Even though she said yes. And he's like, I'll pick you up at 8, and don't use that money, you'll get arrested. Obviously. And yeah, Daffy getting ready and sees Lola, literally that broke into his room, and saying that Tina is a made up name, and she could be dangerous, and every girl as stable as her, which, yeah, she's just something else, I would say. And Daffy saying that she should leave, which then she's saying that Tina's crazy and is probably a stalker, and like Lola. And yeah, saying that she's just going to leave the ladder there. And yeah, Daffy, or Bugs heads home, and Lola is wanting to go to try to stop Daffy. Which, yeah, takes Bugs to the restaurant, the exact same restaurant. And when Daffy and Tina come, yeah, Lola just kisses Bugs. And then when they're sitting at the table, she's like, "Can you just scooch over? Because I want to try to look at the exits in case of emergency." Even though she's looking at Daffy. And yeah, he's just looking at the menu, trying to make some jokes while she's just staring at Daffy. And Tina's kind of gross because she gets this napkin and puts her gum in it and then just puts it back on the table and folding it back up. And yeah, Daffy's saying the stuff that Lola wrote. And of course, she's like, what every woman want to hear. Who would want to hear stuff like this? And of course, she's still ignoring Bugs. And Tina just wants to know any stuff about Daffy, not a script. And of course, he's lying, saying that he's rich and he helps poor people and orphans. Like, no, he doesn't. And she's like, "Okay, if you're not going to tell me about yourself, I will. You're a secure little weirdo that lies about everything and probably cries himself to sleep every night." And he's like, "Wow, you're good." But, yeah, they actually start bonding with each other. Very, very goodly. And yeah, Bug's still trying to talk with Lola, and yeah, she's just getting angry. Then he's like, "What is happening?" She kisses me, and then, yeah, she's just not laughing. And yeah, this guy is using the bathroom and watching and just looking at Bugs when he's just talking to himself. And yeah, Lola pretending to be a waitress. Oh, Daffy and Tina and Bugs trying to figure out some words to use for Lola. And yeah, her just doing this song which Bugs then saying that Daffy's not your boyfriend, I'm your boyfriend. And then yeah, having a recorder, yeah, repeats what Bugs said, and yeah, it just all works out at the end, and needing to do a double date, and yeah, of course, Bugs is like, "What just happened?" And yeah, it ends with Daffy confessing that he is not a wizard while they're in a limo, and Porky has been sitting on the curb all night waiting for Daffy. And then he's like, "Are those for me?" And yeah, they just drive off, and he's like, "I gotta get a girlfriend." Like, poor Daffy. Poor Porky. But yeah, another good episode. I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.